Hi parents! First and foremost, I hope that this video message finds all of you safe and healthy. This video is for you. I have a lot of information to share and thought that it would be more personal to see my face delivering the message than to just read it yourself. There have been a lot of changes and new information that have come out this week, and I'll be referencing my notes as I speak to you so I don't miss out on anything important that I wanted to share. I want to start out by talking about the suggested elementary schedule from the district. That suggested schedule is posted right on our course page if you're interested in checking it out, but just as I shared with you on Bloom's, it is only a recommendation. It is not a requirement. What's most important is finding a schedule that works for you and your family. The biggest takeaway from that schedule is a suggestion that you should only be spending about a half hour on each subject area and making sure that there is at least a 15-minute break in between before starting another one. As Mrs. Bailey shared in her communication, the schedule also refers to the days and times that you will be able to access the content in Schoology. It's the time that you can count on being able to access those materials that you will need for each day. Our kindergarten team plans to keep things exactly the same as we have been doing in the past. We will have the entire week's lessons and activities posted in Schoology for you to access by Sundays. Along with the topic of scheduling, I know that some of you may be juggling working from home and helping your own children with their learning at the same time, just like myself, or maybe are an essential worker. I know that this means that there may just be some days that you are unable to get to the work and get it completed on the day that it has been assigned. So I have decided that all work throughout the week is going to have an official due date of Sundays. This allows families a few extra days at the end of the week over the weekend to complete any work that maybe they weren't able to finish on the day that it actually was assigned. If your family is in a situation where you are not able to complete the work by Sunday, please reach out to me and let me know, and we'll work together on a plan to get that work completed. There are quite a few changes coming up this week that I want to be able to share with you. One of the biggest changes is that science or social studies activities will now be done for grades kindergarten through second grade, as well as specialist activities for all grades. The specialist teachers for art, music, media center, and gym are going to be sharing activities each week. The specialist activities are optional, but I know that our specialist teachers would really love for our students to participate in the activities that they're planning for them. One of the other changes is that lessons and activities are now only planned for Mondays through Thursdays, but for 3 subject areas: English language arts, mathematics, and the new edition of science or social studies. I know that many of you will want to continue with a routine on Fridays, so we have optional Friday activities available for all of those subject areas as well. In addition, the extra things to do folder will still be a choice, and I will continue to add a few new activities each week to that folder. One of the areas that the kindergarten team is not able to incorporate into our 30-minute time limit is some of our foundational skills morning work. So the kindergarten team has created a special folder in Schoology titled Optional Foundational Skills Work. There you will find morning work, daily sight word activity work, and word family work that we usually completed each morning in our classroom. These are optional, but they are also important. So if you can find some time throughout the day or within the time frames that you have set aside for your child, I would encourage you to do some of the activities. Up until this week, any assignments in Schoology were for enrichment or practice purposes only. While they were highly encouraged, they were not officially required. That is one of the biggest changes. Participation is now a requirement. Logging into Schoology and completing daily assignments is the expectation and is going to be used as the attendance component. I am able to see when you log in and access the course material in Schoology, so that is exactly how the participation requirement for assignments will be done. For anything that is not needing to be submitted, I will be able to view that you have actually accessed the content. Just like in the classroom, many things are done for practice, and not all work will need to be turned in or submitted to me. However, assignments that are required to be submitted are simply going to be graded as credit or no credit. Turning in the work earns a credit, not turning in the work is a no credit. It's as simple as that. To start out, the kindergarten team is going to be looking to have at least one graded assignment. Remember, graded means credit or no credit in each subject area. We will communicate the activities and assignments that you will need to submit each week. Anything that you do in Flipgrid or Nearpod, which is something new this week, will always be required and are also automatically submitted once you complete them. There are no extra steps that you will need to take to let me know when assignments or tasks have been completed in Flipgrid or Nearpod. All online sources like eSpark, Dreambox, RazKids, and HeadSprout will be utilized for participation grades. My teacher dashboard shows me the dates that the students have access to content and the skills that they are working on. So I will be checking in on a weekly basis to ensure that the students have been logging in and working on their skills. Remember that participation and completion of any of the required technology and assignments posted in Schoology is the requirement for your child to be promoted to first grade. So if you run into any difficulties completing any of the things that have been assigned, please reach out and let me know. This week, we will have a Flipgrid assignment for science and for math, as well as a Nearpod activity in math, which you'll learn more about as you access that content. I just want to reiterate that things done in Flipgrid and Nearpod are automatically submitted. So those assignments that you have in those things this week, you will not need to do anything extra to let me know that you have completed the assignments. This week, there is only one assignment that you will actually have to practice submitting yourself. There is a tutorial video on the course page that I have added if you need a little help understanding how to submit an assignment. The assignment that is required to turn in is a reading comprehension activity in the English language arts. It can be printed out for your child to complete, and then you can take a picture of their completed work or scan it with a scanner or scanning app. After you do that, you would attach it to submit the work to me. Another option is that you can work on a PDF right on your computer. There is also a tutorial video on the course page that explains how you can use a PDF right on your computer to complete the work and then be able to attach it. It's a great way to conserve on computer paper and ink if you would like to start doing that moving forward. As far as scheduling as the week goes, I want to continue providing the same opportunities for your child to see me virtually every day. So I am going to continue with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday read-alouds on YouTube and continue to have them posted by 10 a.m. in Schoology. I will also continue to provide a reading response activity to go along with the stories that I'm sharing as an option to complete as well. But neither the read-aloud or the response activity is a requirement. I just want to provide the opportunities for your child to virtually see me every day. Based on your input, we will continue with our weekly Zoom meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and both of those days will be at 10:30 a.m. My official Friday schedule will include office hours from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is a guaranteed hour that I will be at my computer to read and respond to any incoming messages. I am available for any support at this time as well. So if you're having difficulty with a concept, an assignment, or any technology component, just let me know and I'm happy to help you. The rest of my Friday will be filled with staff and team planning meetings, getting everything ready in Schoology for the upcoming week, and allowing me time to check in on all the technology dashboards to check for weekly activity and participation. Lastly, I want to ask you to please give your children a great big hug from me. I miss them tremendously. I also want to take a minute to thank you for all of your support and patience during this pandemic and the rollout of this distance learning plan. I know that things have seemed to change on a daily basis, if not hourly basis, and it has been difficult on all of us, both you and me. I am continually receiving new information and learning new things and attending extra teacher training online just to try to help you and myself out as much as I can as we transition into this full online learning platform. I will continue to provide as much support as possible for you. Just know that I'm here for you with whatever you need, and if you need help with anything, please reach out to me. If you have any questions about the information I shared in this video, let me know that as well. For the time being, please take care of you and your family, and I hope that I can see you soon. Bye for now.